Hey, what up, you guys? This is Terrence from Ariel Skylab. I guess your 3D printing outsourcing in America company. So I'm going to show you how to put together the Blade Inductrix FPV mod kit. So, fuck, did I lose a screw already? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, just keeping it real. We're not going to edit that out. Okay, so pretty much your Inductrix going to have these little grommets that are attached to here. We're just not going to use those. You can feel free to save them on this version of this particular frame. The grommets get in the way. I haven't really tested it with opening the holes up to fit the grommets and trying to do it. Just seemed too much of a pain in the ass and not really worth it because it flies fine without it. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing people ask, like, how do you put the frame together? So if you notice, there's some notches in the frame. So there's this type and there's this type. That really just tells you how to line it up and how to make them fit. So on your actual bottom frame, you will see the notches that are in here. I'm not sure if you can pick them up on the camera. I don't have my macro lens on it, but they're offset on on two, and they're perfectly aligned on the frame on this. So one side here, one side here. So I'm looking right here. This one right here has the notch, and that's that right there. So bear with me. I don't do this on camera a lot, and I probably should have a different lens on my camera, but I don't feel like changing it. Sometimes it takes just the right amount to get like one in there, just slightly like a pressure fit. And of course, since I'm doing it on camera, it's making it look harder than it actually is. So press it in there, the back just snap in. So if you look, like right there, you kind of just did it, and it gives it a little like kind of dihedral on these, kind of like bends up a little bit. You can either flatten them out, but I kind of like having it up. So it's right in there. That's your frame. Notice, I'm pulling on it. It's not really gonna come off, but if you really want to, you can always add a little glue right in the joints right there, which is be like, put a few dabs like right on the actual joint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here on the frame, just add a little few dabs of whatever glue you have. That'll just keep it from coming loose. But hey, glue is weight. That's more weight. And all you guys asking, how much does it weigh? All depends on how much glue you actually use, or if you add a little bit. So usually what I do is, take a little bit of your type of glue. Doesn't even matter. I can get this thing open, but pretty much you just want to just pretty much like kind of just paint the thinnest layer of glue you can do. Let's open this bottle up before you're trying to use the top. So I'll just dab it like a little piece of styrofoam or something, whatever, and just dab it in there, because I really don't want that much glue actually on the frame itself. So what you can do is, right on the top corners, like right here, you can just put a small amount, like I'm talking about, like just enough to, like, okay, it's wet, has a little bit of glue on it. Thicker glues like some CA, or I like Gorilla Glue because you can use it for all kind of shit, filling stuff like this. Expands slightly when it dries, but in this case